Hi everyone, welcome back to Tamara Talks Tarot. Let's see what the cards would like to tell the collective today or whenever you see this video. This will be a timeless reading. They are my favorite, so from whenever you watch this, okay. This is my Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, one of my favorite card backs ever. I like the Raven a lot. Okay, let's see. What do the cards have for the collective today to tell them, to let them know? What do the cards have for the collective today? Wow. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. This is someone or an energy who is, or that is, concerned about material possessions or materialism. So they would like to make more money and they are prepared to do what it takes in order to attain that goal. They are more focused and they sort of have their own methods that are tried, tested, and true to get to where they want to go. The Knight of Pentacles is a bit slower than the other knights, but slow and steady wins the race. And he requires, or this energy requires, their comforts. Okay, they like the finer things in life, and they are not ashamed of it. Okay, they're not shy to admit that. They do also like to help others in need. So it's not a selfish, all-consuming kind of possessiveness, although it could be, depending on the energy, right? The personality. But it is someone who is meticulous, methodical, pragmatic, and realistic, right? They don't let things take them away from their main objective. Okay, they're not easily distracted. So tell me more, please, about the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more, please, about the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more, please. Okay. Justice. This is somebody who does play fair. They are honest and they are, they value integrity, is what I'm getting. Justice is about the truth. It's about balance. Sometimes they're hard truths, but they are fair and just and unbiased. So there are no feelings or opinions involved. It is completely objective, not subjective. And this could have something to do with legal matters. So the Knight of Pentacles might be like a bookkeeper or maybe a lawyer or someone that comes in and is just, you know, having accumulated the facts, tabulating the variables and so on and so forth. They are able to come to a certain conclusion. It may or may not work in your favor. Usually the Justice card is about truth prevailing. So if it feels like a bit of a blow, know that it is for your highest good. And know that if this is something that involves someone else or others, that this should potentially work out in your favor, even if it may not appear that way right now. So the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot has a bit of like a solemnity, or, you know, solemn kind of stance and macabre kind of feel, which is one part of what I like about it so much, that Gothic Victorian era time period. So there is sort of like that shadowy aspect to this particular deck. I don't recall the story. I don't think I've read the story for the Justice card. I am sort of perusing through the book and I love it. Llewellyn does do a great job on putting together their books. So she looks to me like It's almost like I get the feeling like she's signing her life away. And she's being advised to do what she didn't really want to do, but she's done it anyway because she believes it's in the best interest of X, Y, and Z. I don't know. Let's find out more, please, about the Justice card. What is this truth, this legal matter? Oh, that was instant. Two of Swords. It's a decision you're making. Something is pending right now. Something is inactive. You A, may not be wanting to see the truth that lays before you, or B, you are between two minds. You can't quite make up your mind. You don't know if it's going to be this or that or the other. You could be closed off to advice from an advisor, from somebody who is skilled and knowledgeable and has been educated in this particular field. Oh, there I get distracted again. These little, because it's a newer deck and from production, there's like these little white things stuck to the lamination. So this tells me that this is sort of like a legal matter of some kind. And something right now has to be dealt with and decided upon. Maybe you haven't signed anything yet. Maybe that's what you're sort of waiting on. Maybe you're sort of like, you know, like an ostrich's head stuck in the sand. You don't really want to face the truth or the reality. But please do use a balance between your logic and your intuition, because that is what is going to help serve you the best in the end. The Two of Swords is very much about that, head and heart, okay? What are the pros and the cons? Don't only think of it in one way. Try and shift your perspective and think of it in many ways, as many ways as you can. Well, if I did this, this would happen, but then it would also lead to that. Or if I did that, you know, and so on and so forth. So if this makes sense to you, then this is your reading. That was so quick. The Fool is about, in this particular card, it's or depiction, he's sort of been exploited for his foolishness or dumbwittedness, or you know, this person behind him is taking full advantage of him and using him as a pawn in his own secret agenda. Don't let anyone take advantage of you. Okay, this is making more sense now. You're being coaxed, maybe even pressured into something that you don't feel right about. She doesn't look to me like she's happy about this decision that's before her. I don't know what that is, what it entails, and what that means, but she has these two gentlemen, okay, maybe a lawyer, like a solicitor, or and this is like some kind of police or official, and she's sort of like being intimidated right now. Like she doesn't have much of a choice. Like if she doesn't do this, she loses everything. Let's just say, for example. So don't let someone pull the wool over your eyes and allow you to be manipulated, to be bullied, to be pressured, or easily succumb to other people's whims, okay? So please know that your intuition and your logic is what is going to rule out any kind of obscurity or uncertainty or misfortune, in the sense of like, if you do what they say, but you go against how you feel or what you believe, then you're, you know, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Anyway, okay. I think it's a pretty clear message. Like, and this person here, he's well studied, like he's like a scholarly kind of guy. And the more you know, the better equipped and more powerful of a weapon you are. Like your mind is a weapon. Your mind is a weapon. If you need to know more about law, talk to people who are professionals in that field. You know, look at academic articles and scholarly kind of like literature and books and things, that, not social media. I'm talking about like actual academic kind of types of work and literature and things like that, that are going to help you in this journey, in this decision making, in whatever it is that lays before you as this sort of quandary. I hope that's the right word. I'm trying to think of, these words just come to mind and I'm like, well, I hope I said that right. So anything else to close out this reading, please? I feel like that's pretty good. Like, it was a pretty clear message. And just don't be bullied. Don't be pressured or coerced. Don't, just because somebody has credentials or there's more than one person against you, or you feel like you're not smart enough to make this decision, give yourself more credit. Oh, 2 more cards. Okay. Oh, 3. Okay. The Knight of Cups. Okay, interesting. The Knight of Cups. The 3 of Cups. Okay, I got this very celebratory kind of fun. And the 10 of Cups. Wow. So it's like you're going to get an invitation. You're going to get, what's at the bottom here? The Knight of Swords. So this is also actually a very like lawyer type of energy. There's definitely some legal matters that need to be dealt with before you can have any fun. I feel like, I wonder if maybe, so the Knight of Cups is like an invitation, a proposal to a party, a gathering, some kind of social event. Okay. The 10 of Cups is sort of like that happily ever after. Don't give into an illusion, a facade is what I'm getting. Like, things may be painted pretty, or they might kind of try and buy you out or make you think that if you do this and this, then you're going to get that, or let's try and woo you or romance you, wine and dine you, right? Seduce you. Don't be seduced. This message is so clear as day for me. Don't be seduced, okay? You're trying to figure out what you need to do for your own highest good. Do not be seduced. Do not be coerced. Do not be easily pressured or bullied or easily succumb to other people's whims. Okay, that is a very important message that is coming out today. Educate yourself and find the necessary resources in order to help you make the best, most well-informed decision. Let me know if this resonates. Thanks, guys, for watching.